Malaysia have a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. Certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Beautifully done. Has a hit! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Ramadan Sanenta.
Great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Malaysia have an early lead. Good start.
Rizky Rido. Beckham Putra. Jordi Amat.
And the counter is on. Hoists it forward. That's good defending, very good defending. And it's been taken short.
Jordi Amat.
Very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Kevin Dix.
There's a definite foul there.
Coles drives it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Elkan Bagger.
Indonesia suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Beckham Putra.
Moves it over to the other flank.
Calvin Verdonk. Indonesia already required to chase the game. Hoists it forward. Risky. Ringdon positions himself well and cuts it out.
Jordi Amat.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a go! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. Coles, proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Elkan Baggett.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Ole Romani.
Be a throw-in. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Just brushed off the ball there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Donny Tree.
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Coles.
Kevin Dix.
Forward it goes. And it's played forward. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. The shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Defending was strong and firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through. Good take, and has a goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Hoists it forward. Over to the left, looks to dink one in.
Donny Tree.
Goes looking.
Beckham Putra.
Gets it upfield.
Jordi Amat. Rizky Rido.
Decent looking ball. Oh, they could break here. Oh, shooting chance! And they've been caught out here. Real chance! Forward it goes.
Beckham Putra.
Looks to clip it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Martin Pais.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw.
Jordi Amat.
With the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Coles. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Dashing forward at pace.
Donny Tree.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well read, he sorted that out.
Ole Romeni.
With the clearance.
Ole Romeni.
With good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really...
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Promising cross. That's surely a foul. Free kick. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to stroke it through. Dangerous looking ball, and it's come to nothing. A shot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's been taken short. Out for a throw. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Donny Tree.
Coles. And it's played forward. It's a throw in. Calvin Verdon has given away a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card. Big chance! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, he's not going to get that. That'll be a throw-in. He's got options out wide.
Jordi Amat.
Oh, he's broken through. Looking, goes for goal. Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's going long. He's picked him out. He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Coles. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's through, now is he in? He's had a shot! Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Goes for goal! The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Played it short.
Kevin Dix.
Gets it back.
Kevin Dix.
Goes looking.
Calvin Verdonk. Kevin Dix.
Puts his foot on the gas.
He's managed to get himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. There's the whistle for half-time.
There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Indonesia don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Get a throw in. Well played, he saw that coming. Gorgeous control there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Coles. He's got away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Calvin Verdonk.
Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. This could spell... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as Test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Jay Idzes.
Plays it forward.
Donny Tree. Elkin Baggett.
Battles to win it back. Time and again they are repelled.
Calvin Verdonk. Donny Tree. Calvin Verdonk.
Out towards the flank.
Donny Tree.
Oh, really good feet from him. Just brushed off the ball there.
Ole Romani.
Lovely feet. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Finds himself eased off the ball. Plays it out to the flank. Swung over. And it's hoisted clear.
Calvin Verdonk
Goes looking.
Ole Romeni.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
It's come loose. Back into the middle. Out to the right. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Donny Tree.
It's a good foot in there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
He's looked long this time.
He's got through. He's left his man. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. They've played it short. Cleared away.
Bekam Putra.
Drives it forward.
It has got... It's one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book.
Kevin Dix.
Let's put a stop to that. Trying to get there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. He could be in here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
This is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Calvin Verdonk.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gets good distance on it.
And here's the chance to counter. Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man.
Jay Idzes.
Demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Calvin Verdonk. And it's Amat.
Beckham Putra.
Calvin Verdonk.
Donny Tree.
Calvin Verdonk.
Kevin Dix. Jay Idzes.
Gets it back.
Coles.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Floats one over. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Kevin Dix.
Plays it out to the wing.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
Donny Tree.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
Jordi.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Ole Romeni.
Tries to switch to play. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Ole Romeni. Beckham Putra.
Beckham! Putra! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Indonesia are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Out to the right.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Hits one!
Jordi Amat
Plays it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he has been fouled there.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Elkan Bagger.
Defenders on the back foot. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Now, this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible.
Indonesia are down to 10 men. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Going for goal!
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Jordi Amat. Beckham Putra.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Played back in.
Indonesia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's there to receive it.
Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that?
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Jay Idzes.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Looking to force his... has a pop! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Tries to dink it in. Played into space out wide. Just brushed off the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Looking to break out here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Oh, he's found him in space!
Hoists it forward.
Ramadan Sanenta.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Chance!
Oh, he's caught him, in or out? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he's going direct.
Oh, what a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
Malaysia take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And now the breakaway.
He gets past his man. Chance!
And with that, the final whistle. Indonesia had no answer.
We're on the way.
Play. Get the better of his opposite number.
Jordi Amat.
Very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Calvin Verdonk.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
That's a foul in a dangerous area.
He has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Romani!
Calvin Verdonk is the guilty party there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He's had a go!
And it's played forward. Indonesia on the counter.
Forward it goes. Brings it back.
Kevin Dix goes looking. Lengkap.
As he picks him out, he's left his bag. Well, looks a foul. Referee's given it.
And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets.
And he's produced a beauty. Malaysia ahead, 1 goal to the good. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Indonesia are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Ramadan Sananta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Coles. Indonesia already required to chase the game.
Ramadan Sananta.
Ball through needs to be good here.
Kevin Dix! Oh, taken with style! Indonesia!
Back on level terms.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up.
Donny Tree.
Battles to win it back.
Through the first period, he's looking quite the game here. hoists it forward. Coles plays it forward. And it's got through. Gets into some space. Risky, Ringo is there, and he can get that clear.
A buccaneering run from the defender.
Massive leap! This could fall anywhere!
Jordi Amat gets good distance on it.
Has a pop!
Very nice shimmy to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked.
Referee's awarded a free kick. It has gone through to him.
Tries a shot!
Really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Coles tries to get it forward quickly. Kevin Dix. Gets away from his opponents. This is it. Back out it comes. Malaysia cannot keep hold of the ball.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, he's found him there. This will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to...
Going for goal! Missed by a fraction.
Just wrestled off the ball.
Beckham Putra. Doesn't have an assist to his name. Strength, too strong for his opponent. Jordi Amat with a good steal, well played. And he's searching through. Run he's making on the right. Forward it goes. Target and by quite a way.
Indonesia know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning. He's got options out wide.
Stop to that. Lovely bit of skill there.
Jordi Amat.
And he's going long.
Oh, shooting chance!
In for a hefty challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Duduk yang manis nonton di layar kaca.
This could... Real chance!
Done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Played it short.
Coles wants to play it back.
Focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team.
It is. Still for reading and intercepts.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Referee rightly gives him offside. composure and allowed frustration to take over. And it's not a good sign.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Here, right through the middle, striding forward, Romani! And it's played forward, definitely done.
Shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's been taken short. Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level.
Reflections on the first half? It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. The action has already resumed here. Risky, Ringo gets it back.
Ramadan Sananta.
Gets the better of his man. Is there any support? He goes for goal! throw in.
Kevin Dix.
It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Swung over. This
kaca.
Questions were asked, he's given the answers.
Ole Romani.
Calvin Verdonk.
Kevin Dix.
It's a foul. Decision for the referee. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Into the middle.
That's it! Goal! Indonesia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're going to need to dig in at the back of it.
Sees it from behind. And the counter is on. Plays it forward.
Duduk yang manis nonton di layar
Pumps it in
kaca.
gently. Humps available out wide. That is terrific skill. There are a few waiting for it.
Great leap!
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Indonesia can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Way to assert their authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
A counter. Over to the left. And the ball is out of play.
Ramadan Sanenta. Ole Romeni moves for a cross. A real chance if he can get through.
Goes for goal! They've scored!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Plays a clever pass. Risky. Ringo drives it forward. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Just brushed off the ball there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hoists it forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner it is. Albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's loose, who's getting there? Could move up a gear here.
Spreads it towards the left. There's a long ball.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. Looking for a decent ball in.
He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Everyone guessing. Plenty waiting in the middle. Out to the wing. Now the counter. A heavy challenge. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Presumably for offside.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Chance to break. Forward it goes.
He is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Indonesia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Indonesia have it back and they can go again.
And a second time!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change.
Romeni battles to win it back.
He's pinged one through here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Forward it goes.
Kevin Dix
Hoists it forward.
Donny Tree,
Calvin Verdonk. The referee has given a corner. So here comes the substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's not...
He's had a shot!
Indonesia are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
That time.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. mindset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Duduk yang manis nonton di layar kaca.
He came in hard, very hard.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
The whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He is going into that little black book. He's feeling the effects of that tackle.
It's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ramadan Sananta.
Indonesia desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Indonesia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep...
Surely a foul, free kick. Kicks one in. Nicely measured pass. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's offside. Yes, it is.
I've got changes here, both sides in fact.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Kevin Dix.
Needs to get it forward quickly.
Jay Idzes drives it forward. Kevin Dix.
He's picked him out. Oh, he's in! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Indonesia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Played in with accuracy. And he's straight offside.
Keeper sends it forward.
Final seconds now.
He's gone for it!
Elkin Baggett
Passes it forward.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Oh, sweet feet. Whipped in.
Sees it all the way.
It's come. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
whistle. Indonesia have thrown it away. It was in their grasp and they let it go. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.